What is up, YouTube? All right, so we're just gonna continue making our way through Stormvale Castle. Right now, we're still on the outskirts. Whether or not you kill that guy before he sounds the horn doesn't really matter, because either way, if you kill him, even if you stealth kill him, everyone in the area starts to attack you. So it really doesn't make a difference. You just gotta be prepared. Watch these guys up here. There we go. Torch pole. But if that isn't a run-defining weapon. Do I have the teardrop attached? Yeah, I do. Or blessed dew, not teardrop. Oh no. Here's a guy down here that he can be a little tough, but at this point he shouldn't be an issue. Try to get the jump on him if you can, though, when he's walking away. There's a guy who sometimes is crouching over here. I think he's the same exact guy that you meet, who tells you about the gate. I don't know what his requirement is or what his proc is. But the last time I played the game, he was there squatting down. And he gives you an item. It's nothing big, but it's something. Be careful, because if you go, as you can see, I was rolling through those TNT barrels, or those whatever gunpowder barrels, and that guy tosses firebombs. I just knew about it beforehand, because I play this game way too much. Let's go back up around. Oh. That wasn't very nice. Oh, yep, that was stupid. I should have done my incantation before heading in. That's a lot of runes to lose. And now you guys are gonna see what I was talking about. That was 5,200. When I get those back, or who knows if I get those back, it'll be less than 5,200. So, what can you do? Not gonna risk it. I always love that little running spin. Thankfully, our runes are right there, but let's make sure we buff right this time. Oof. ESC 4400. I should have been closer to the door. Not a fun run back. I was getting greedy though. It happens. Almost slipped. You'll see right now they... Oh, well. I thought I could sneak attack him. There we go. All right. It's a very good talisman. However, we're not going to be really using that on this playthrough. It's great for if you have a shield though, or a weapon that's got a really high guard boost that can actually block. So if you're using a weapon to block, the best options are usually colossal weapons. Like the Giant Crusher, I think has the best block in the game. I'm not sure though. Watch out for this guy. That brick hammer that I just picked up has one of the, if not the best, strength scalings in the game. So it's a great weapon to use for strength builds. It sort of gets edged out by the Giant Crusher, but it, because the Giant Crusher technically has better base damage. So keep that in mind. That scaling isn't everything. It only means it enough if it also compensates with extra base damage as well. Either weapon though, you're gonna have a great time. The epitome of bonk. I'm not gonna risk it. If I didn't hate the run back for this place so much, I'd consider it. How much do we need? 55, okay. Isn't this such a pretty animation? So pretty. I'm playing on a laptop and my battery almost went out, so that was a big deal. That would have been a big deal. That's why I took those hits at the end because I was distracted. Got a little notification that says you're almost out of battery. Sorry about that. At least we got him. Let's get him one more time though, so I can level up here before going on. Wrong button. Just enough. So before going through the rest of the castle, there is one thing I actually want to get. So I'm gonna head there now. You gotta go a little bit farther up in the tower though here. And you gotta go through some platforming, but it's definitely worth it. I think that guy right there has a trumpet. I'm not positive. One of them blows the horn though, and that's nasty. Because there's so many right here. I think that's it. And I think you drop down here. You're gonna have a bird right here you're gonna have to fight. or you go over here. So maybe I don't think you have to fight the bird. No, you could probably just drop down here instead of going where I did. If you want the emote, you can definitely do that though. But it should be up this way. And here we go. So what this one does is it increases your jump attack damage. And I really like the jumping heavy on this weapon, so it works out very well. You can increase this further later down the road. But for right now, this is enough. There's a chest armor set. Oh, look at that. There's a chest armor set that also increases your jump attack damage. But that's not till a little bit later. It's just telling you about a bow. And so that right there automatically got boosted just because I jumped in the air first. And I don't think there's any reason to not just fast travel back. Is there? Let me see. Oh, sure there is. Hold on. Forgot what this is. Okay. Oh, I really jumped far. Would you look at that? So it's completely up to you guys if you want to take this route. I'd say just go the natural way. I honestly, I didn't mean to take this shortcut, but this gets you pretty close to the boss while jumping past a bunch of enemies, so. That Ash of War can be very good in close quarters. It basically whips up a storm around you, and keeps others in a radius away from you. It's also really good at applying on-hit effects. So if you're like this weapon here, does bleed damage, and so it technically you can replace the Ash of War on it, but if you could, every single time you swing that sword around in a circle because of the ash, you apply a hit of blood or bleed buildup from what I remember. You know, I'm gonna try him just because. I want to see if I can get him first try.
Mighty dragon, thou the true-born heir. Lend me thy strength, O kindred. Deliver me unto greater heights. Well. The lowly tarnished. Plain as a lord. I command thee, kneel! I am the lord of all that is golden.
Alright, sorry, I had to move the webcam around. Let's see. Oop, didn't time that.
Truest of dragons. Lend me thy strength.
Did not think that would proc the bleed, but here we are.
One return together to our home, bathed in
Nothing
rays
to it,
of
right?
cold.
$20,000. Okay. So now what do we do? Now we can go back and take care of some of these guys. This is early game. This is one of my favorite places to farm runes. Is that guy gives 1,200, I think. No, yeah, I'm gonna go back just because I feel a little bit bad that I skipped so far ahead. So we'll go back to that. Yeah, it's called the Rampart Tower, where we before we went looking for the talisman, just to show you what it looks like. Watch out, there's a bird behind around this corner. However, he also gets trapped. If you went to this area before facing Godric, there would have been someone here. And you go talk to him. Stop it. Stop it. So you drop down here, and there's a lift right off to the side. And that brings us full circle. Drink for good luck. And now we're back to where we were before. What do we need? I'm guessing around 8,000? 7,000 runes to level up. Not too many more. Totally meant to drop down. All right, that's gonna be it for today, guys. Thank you for coming to hang out. Remember, if you haven't already, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel get noticed, and I will see you guys next time.